for all those people who are very skeptical initially, like, will this happen? Will this get covered? Will it get over on time, etc.? Well, your answer is right here. Maximum 1 or 2 days it will take for you just to make a note of all of this. Keep reading it. IR you will cover. But IR you're not going to cover. Trump said this, Trump said that, or something happened in Sudan, that place happened, this thing happened. What happened there is irrelevant. When you cover current affairs, you have to cover it topic wise. Polity, economics, environment, plus the geography part I hope by now you have covered. Towards the fag end, we will be doing medieval history as well as art and culture. By then geography will be over and we can start with science and tech. So those of you who are still lagging behind, work a little more harder to catch up with the targets that I gave you. Hello everyone, welcome to OnlyIAS English YouTube channel. My name is Nikhil Ram and I'm back here again with the weekly goal number 7. I'm very glad to read the comments. I'm very glad to see that people are sticking up to it, the timetable. I saw some comments which were requesting me to, put the timetable on a hold so that they can catch up with it. Well, can't do that because there are students who are already following this. There are still more number of students who are simply taking the timetable, doing their job, probably not even commenting or not even putting a like, the silent crowd that I generally call. So for all those people, it is important that we stay on track. And for all those people who are very skeptical initially, like, will this happen? Will this get covered? Will it get over on time, etc.? Well, your answer is right here. So environment we have done with. So environment, if you have done it in the way like how I told you, literally following all the conventions, what was its purpose, the different types of species, then what is sites, or which are the different NGOs out there, like World Wildlife Fund. All this one by one, if you have covered, means environment would have got over for you, including the current affairs. Now, today or this week onwards, we are basically starting with modern history. Modern history, if you see the timetable again, what I am giving you is, I want you to first start from Gandhi's entry to all the way till India's independence. Some people may file, sir, 1 week, how can we cover all of that? It is very simple. All you have to do is what? Put a timeline. When did Gandhi come? Like, divide it. Dividing it, basically dividing the events, say from 1915 to 1920. What are the major events? Write it down. Any publications came, that came, this came, all write it down one by one, if possible sequentially. Then what do you do? 1920s to 1930s. Then 1930 to 1940. Finally 1940 to 47. How long do you think this will take? Maximum 1 or 2 days it will take for you just to make a note of all of this. Keep reading it. Correct. If you have already attended the history faculty's class from PW, they are really, really good at making this timetable and giving it to you, this timeline especially. Follow that. Enough. The next aspect or the next timetable that I have given, the topic that I have given is social and religious reformers. Specifically focusing on whatever is prelims based, especially the names, the dates, the organizations, the magazines, journals and newspapers. So your only job will be to sit and study it. And for that, again, I will tell you, go for the audio visual learning. Because there are too many thinkers here. Correct. Too many thinkers are there. So what do you do is, you go for audio visual learning. Record your own voice into your smartphone and then keep listening to it. You will finish it off in no time. So that is pretty much possible. Coming to Indian geography now, or rather geography topic, what we are going to do is, you will start with Indian physiography, complete Indian geography, and then continue with your mapping. So this time, if you notice, I have given not only Indian mapping, world mapping based on places mentioned in international relations in current affairs from May 2025. IR you will cover. But IR you are not going to cover. Trump said this, Trump said that, or something happened in Sudan, that place happened, this thing happened. What happened there is irrelevant. Instead, what I want you to do is go through the entire international relations section of your current affair. Any place is mentioned, track it down in the map. If it is not there in the map, write it somewhere. Same thing you will repeat even for Indian mapping. Normally what you will do that. That is first all the states, the capitals, the union territories, that you will finish off. Then the rivers, the mountains, the Western Ghats, the Deccan Plateau, that you will complete. Then whatever is there in current affairs. Got the logic here? I know this could be a little on the higher side when it comes to weightage. But don't worry, we will be covering it. You can cover it. Maximum what may happen is next week's, maybe 1 or 2 days extra you may have to take. But still, pretty much on track. After that, what you do? Again, current affairs. You will be covering persons and places in news from month of May onwards. Because now we are dealing with history and geography. So modern history related current affairs, chances are very less that you're going to get it in your current affairs. Chances are very less. So instead, what do? You cover all the persons in news. So some of them could be of relevance from ancient history, or some of them could be relevant from world history. That is okay. Cover it off. Finish it off. That one is done. Then I already told you, when you cover current affairs, you have to cover it topic wise. So hopefully you would have covered May month onwards, polity, economics, environment, and that you will revise very quickly. Plus the geography part, I hope by now you have covered. That is 4 major subjects are done from current affair perspective. And because you are doing IR also, international relation, that is the places that have been mentioned there, that also gets over. What is remaining now? Hardly anything. Got the logic here? Science and tech, one main section is remaining, but that is a subject in itself. We will take it up. Clear, people? Coming to PYQs from 2013 again, you will cover only geography and history. History wrong options will provide you value addition. That is additional information. It is one such subject. Unlike polity and economics, where why it is wrong, it is wrong. Article 14 cannot be right to life because that is a fact. Those are factual subjects. History is also factual, I'm not denying it. But sometimes what happens is, what they would have given in the wrong option, that will give you some new information. So that you will note it down. If nothing is there, you just move on. Got the logic here? So as usual, we will look into 2 questions here. Consider the following statements about Rajaram Mohan Roy. He possessed great love and respect for the traditional philosophical systems of the East. He desired his countrymen to accept the rational and scientific approach and the principle of human dignity and social equality of all men and women. It is true. He did not want to blindly ape the West. He wanted the traditions to be maintained. At the same time, rationality also to prevail. So, both the statements are actually true. So, this is a straightaway question that had come. A straightaway question that appeared in 2025. Very direct. One advantage with modern history-based questions are that either you know it or you don't know it. There can be no 2 ways about it. Either you know it completely, yeah, I'm 100% sure this is the answer, or you don't know it at all. So this is one question that appeared. Look at the next question now. Consider the following subjects with regard to non-cooperation program: boycott of lockouts and foreign cloth, observance of strict non-violence, retention of titles and honors without using them in public, establishment of panchayats for settling disputes. This especially here. Retention of titles, that we will retain all the titles, whatever is given by the British government and honors, but we will not use it in public. Have you even ever heard of such a statement like that in under non-cooperation movement? Correct. It is very difficult. If you try to think, no, I don't remember reading about it, anything like that, you will feel it. And that exact thing is wrong. 3 are correct. Therefore, only 3 is the answer. Got the logic here? So this is the way you have to prepare. And like I told you, the question is very, very direct, because now let us look at it. Observance of strict non-violence, boycott of lockouts and foreign cloth, establishment of panchayats for settling disputes. This automatically comes under what? NCM. Now that way you study it. Okay, non-cooperation movement means these 3 major points. Simple. Got the logic here, people? This is the way to do it. So hopefully by this week, that is by next weekend, you will be done with this. Once modern history, this particular portion is over, we will jump towards ancient history. All right, I'm just giving you a heads up. Like next week, what will be the target? Towards the fag end, we will be doing medieval history as well as art and culture. By then, geography will be over and we can start with science and tech. And that pretty much means you are on track. You have plenty of time remaining for revision also. Now I can reveal the whole picture to you because now we are towards the end. All right. So those of you who are still lagging behind, work a little more harder to catch up with the targets that I gave you so that you are also on track. All right, people. So all the very best studying. God bless. Take care.